of course, as I said before, Rodney Brooks has a 25-year relationship with the institution, and MIT has, as you know, a huge push toward thinking about manufacturing into the future. Of course, as I also stated before, our key technology in the beginning, the series elastic actuator, is intellectual property owned by MIT. And in the beginning, a lot of our the people working for us who are creating our robots were from MIT. We continue to hire a lot of talent out of MIT. And so MIT is just a very rich resource in many ways. One thing that's really exciting, of course, about MIT is just the brain trust here and the culture of pushing the edges of what's possible, and just the intellectual curiosity and the nurturing environment for that to happen. Our key technology, the series elastic actuator, which enables the robot to use force control and be safe to be around humans, was developed here, was invented by Dr. Gil Pratt and Dr. Matthew Williamson. That was a key push-off for the idea of creating a low-cost, easy-to-program, safe collaborative robot, and that was born here. The other thing that's exciting is going forward, of course, I think the Institute has at least 3 Baxters, so there are a lot of people here at MIT interacting with Baxter in a research environment, thinking about new applications, and it's a very exciting relationship for us to have, being co-creative with MIT. So, I mean, the Boston area is just so rich, and of course when we first started, we stayed very close to MIT. We were over in Central Square. We quickly outgrew our space there. We're about 90 people now, and we're located in the Innovation District, so in Fort Point Channel. And Mayor Menino, before he passed in the last part of his administration, his whole drive was to really push Boston as a city that not only educates people but also has them be real creative in business and launch new ideas. And so I think this being in Boston just draws a lot of people who want to be playing at the edges of what's possible. The educational resources here are amazing. MIT, and of course we know plenty others. There are other universities around the country too that educate people in the disciplines that are important to us in computer science and in mechanical engineering and software, in embedded systems, and specifically in robotics. But they love to come to Boston, as they know that this is where stuff is happening, where they can join a company, they can take what they've learned in their research and come find a company that's actually making the things and systems that they've dreamed about work and exist in the real world. And that's always, when I'm interviewing people, the thing that they get most excited about is like, oh, I'm so excited to see the stuff I know and the things I want to learn about be actually manifested in a product that people are loving and using. And I think that that's the focus of a lot of companies in this area. And I think that is also what I notice from people who are educated at MIT. They are exceedingly interested in their research, but increasingly they're also interested in entrepreneurial studies and in making actual products that are out there being used by millions of people. I think MIT is a place that is hopeful about the future. And I think that it is training its students to think about how they can be a part of creating tools and solutions and ideas for the future that will make the world a better place.